Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Melanie back with Melanie Loves Death Metal. Collection update today. Got some cool stuff to show off. But really quickly before I get started, I am probably going to start a new series type on here similar to what I'm doing with my death metal tapes, where I only talk about black metal albums that I've gotten, and that'll be for Black Metal Mondays. So whenever I get a big collection update of black metal, I'll just dedicate one video to that once a week, talk through it all, and then hopefully that'll kind of even out the death metal, black metal that's been going on this channel. So look out for that. I'm going to release the first one this upcoming Monday. I have about 8 or 9 vinyls I can show that I've gotten in the last couple days. So purposely did not put them in the collection update. So if you're looking for black metal things that I'm getting, make sure to watch the Black Metal Monday video that will be coming out on Monday. All right, I've got 3 tapes and several vinyl to show, so let's get started. So this is not a super long video. First things first, I don't remember if I showed this in a collection update, but I got a second one of these, and that is Fleshrot's demo, Slashing, Killing, Mutilating. So yeah, Fleshrot, if you're not familiar, a fantastic death metal band waiting on a full release. This is their VHS gore type slipcover demo, I think you want to say, on Desert Wastelands. Comes on this really cool pro printed tape, and yeah, it's just a little slipcover, like single slipcover thing. So this is really good. If you don't know Fleshrot, definitely check them out. I definitely think that you'll really enjoy this, and it's even got the little Be Kind Rewind sticker on the back of it. So story behind this, I actually already had a copy of this in my collection. However, and I don't know how this happened, I'm gonna have 2 stories like this on this video today. I somehow lost it. I don't know how it happened. I got it in the mail, and I went and picked up my son from school, like right after I picked up the mail. And I feel like I left it in the car, but it wasn't in the car. I don't know where it went. So anyway, I managed to find this for sale on Desert Wastelands. I finally got it in. This is sold out everywhere. And I don't know how I managed to snag it. It must have been like an extra stock that they randomly popped up there. This was several weeks ago. I just never showed it in the collection update. I completely forgot about it. It's just been sitting back there until I pulled it out to listen to today. So I just wanted to show it off. Again, this is sold out everywhere. Like even the 7 inches are incredibly hard to find. They release them on Bandcamp, but then they're gone like within an hour. So they just put a couple on a couple days ago and noticed that they're gone now. So yeah, amazing death metal band. This is really good. It's worth the hype, and everybody loves them. And of course, it's that like gore horror movie metal theme going on there. So yeah, it's just a little slipcover single tape. So no case, no J card or anything like that. Yeah, I'm kind of a derp. I don't know how I lost the first one. If I somehow find it, maybe I just placed it somewhere and I don't remember where. I don't know. Then I'll probably just give that one away because I don't need 2 copies. All right, the next tape is I got another package from Rotted Life. I've just been blowing them up, trying to get everything that I haven't gotten in months that have been out or have recently just been released. Trying to do hole fillers, but this is the Pestilent Death's promo that just came out. This is called Putrid, Vaticination, I don't know. It's a word I can't pronounce. Promo for 2021. 2 songs. One of them is an Incantation cover. Profanation. Oh my God, I cannot talk. Profanation. So yeah, this is obviously a promo for an upcoming full length that they're going to be having coming out. I think it's this year. I don't really remember. But yeah, Pestilent Death, amazing death metal band. One of my favorite newer death metal bands to be out there. I think I talked about their album a couple of days ago because I recently just got their vinyl too. So I don't typically pick up promos just because, I don't know, like I'd rather just wait for the full length, but it had the Incantation cover on here, and I love the band, I love Rotted Life, so I just wanted to throw some more money at them. So I picked it up while they still had them available. So really good. check this out. I've listened to these two songs several times on Bandcamp before I bought this tape. So really, really good stuff. And I also got a couple other things, but that's in the vinyl section. And then finally, I actually just got this morning. I've been waiting on this. Was waiting to do the video until I got this. If you're not familiar, Stumpgrinder Records, brand new label, just started by a man that runs an Instagram called Caveman Riffs. If you're not familiar with any of these things, definitely go on Instagram. I will link in the description as always. Just started this label a couple months ago, like 6 months ago or something, maybe even less than that, and re-released Cryptic Horizons, Elegies of Repugnance, full length on here on their label. So this finally came in today. This has been a pre-order for a while. I believe there's still several copies left. I know several distros are starting to get these now. Comes on this incredible fluorescent green tape. It looks a little bit yellow in the camera, but it's definitely green. And then obviously Stumpgrinder Records, which, come on camera. All right, it's not gonna. So this album is very, very caveman-like, knuckle dragging, brutal death metal. Death metal noise is what some people might call it. Very good riffs, very heavy. It's really good. Obviously it's good. I bought it. So if you're not into that like super brutal death metal, like droning, trying to explain the lyrics, or not the lyrics, the vocals, and what it's similar to, kind of similar to slam brutal death metal, but not slam because it's more slow death metal. I don't know, I'm blabbing. Anyway, that's similar to what it's like. I think it's phenomenal. It's definitely something that I put on as soon as I got it and then wondered what my neighbors thought of me, but oh well. There's a lot of other music I listen to that I'm sure they probably question that too. But yeah, Stumpgrinder, he's got a bunch of other releases out. A lot of good stuff coming. I've got a couple things on pre-order already, so I will link, and definitely check this out if you have not heard it. I believe this is their maybe second or third full length. I can't remember. I was looking into the band a couple days ago when I knew this was out for delivery. So yeah, good stuff. All right, enough of the tapes. Okay, so this next thing, again, another stupid story. I actually already owned this until yesterday. I got another copy of it. So this is Self-Loathing. It's a 7-inch on Dawn Breed Records and Life After Death. This is Seasonal Depression, and it's an amazing 7-inch. I don't typically buy 7 inches because I don't know. I find them to be annoying for me to collect because I don't really have a storage space for them, and you're gonna understand why I don't like to collect them in a minute. But I actually had this just sitting like in my shelf right here, just like leaning in one of the little pockets with the other 7 inches, because like I said, I don't really have a good storage place for them. I don't like to shove them with the 12 inches. And I thought I turned my computer off, but I did not. So 1 minute, let me turn that down so you stop hearing notifications. Okay. And I have a 5-month-old puppy, and she's very cute. It's fairly good. It's pretty much potty trained. Doesn't chew a whole lot, except for the exception of the one day that she decided to come into my office where all of my vinyl and tape sit and pull this off the record shelf and shred it to pieces. She just shredded the jacket, so we'll show that right now. Yeah. You know, that was kind of my fault. That was a dumb place to put it. They're not there anymore. I've put them in a little box now because I've got some ones that are pretty rare collectibles that I don't want that to happen to because I won't be able to ever find them again. So anyway, I had a friend that I know owns this but also got the tape, and so I reached out to him and was like, hey, do you mind if I buy that 7-inch off you? I really want it back in my collection because it's so good. It's really, really good, like thrashing style death metal, raspy vocals, amazing riffs. Just, it's really good. It's definitely worth buying a second time. And there's the labels for Dawnbreed and Life After Death. So yeah, he was like, yeah, sure. I don't ever listen to the 7-inch. She's similar to me in that she doesn't ever collect them. I get why people collect them. I don't have any issues with why people do it, but for me personally, I rarely get them. If it's something cool, like I pulled this out, like this Spectral Voice and Blood Incantation stuff. Like, I obviously have this. This is a huge collectible. 2 of my favorite bands at the moment. So yeah. And then the other 7 inches I own, you're going to see like a very small 7-inch collection. Is a Cerebral Rot that just came out last year. I grabbed that. And then obviously, I think you probably know the next one that's going to be coming up, the Vastum Spectral Voice split. I grabbed that. And then Hedonist, and then Spectral Voice. So those are all of the 7 inches I own. I don't own any other ones except for the Self-Loathing ones. So yeah, made a trade. Was happy I got this back in the collection. Puppies no longer allowed in my office anymore without parental supervision. But yeah, this is really good if you have not heard this. I think they're pretty much sold out everywhere too. But yeah, obviously there's a Bandcamp, and I think I've seen the tapes floating around from time to time. Dawnbreed might actually have some on their site. That's overseas for the people in the US if you're not familiar. So, and he tends to reach out to you and say, hey, do you mind buying more than one thing, because shipping is a pain, and I like to send things all at once. So yeah, but really good stuff. Check this out if you have not heard it. Again, really happy to have this back into my collection after that horrible flub. All right, moving on. This next one, surprisingly, I didn't have in my collection. It's something I've been kind of sitting on for a while. I've been wanting to get, and then I took my sweet time, and then I popped onto their website to see, like, hey, like, is there anything on there that I haven't gotten yet? Because sometimes they re-release things that I don't see. And yeah, sure enough, I was right. If you're not familiar, this is Blood Incantation's live Vitrification album. It is a live recording, like straight off the soundboard from one of their shows of Vitrification of Blood Part 1 and Vitrification of Blood Part 2. It was during a concert that they were on 2017, 2018, it says in here. But it comes on this really cool, like, picture disc, etching. If you can see the alien, it's kind of hard to see. So yeah, I didn't have this, surprisingly, because I have pretty much everything else by them. I do have everything else by them. And then it comes in, like, just the plastic sleeve. There's no cardboard jacket around it or anything like that. And then here's the inner sheet. It says the shows that they played, and then here you go, you can read that. So yeah, and then this actually is the plastic sleeve, is the picture that you saw. So I have not listened to this yet, surprisingly. I got this a couple days ago, and I've been meaning to put it on the table. I'll probably do that after I get done recording this. It's kind of a pain to put back together, and not even gonna lie, just because this plastic thing is sticky and the paper gets stuck. All right, I'm not gonna do this on camera. It's a waste of time. I will do this when I am done recording. So yeah, this was a nice little addition to the Blood Incantation vinyl collection that I now have. I believe I have all of their vinyl now. This was the one that I was missing off. I don't generally buy live albums, as I think I stated in another video. I don't remember if I stated that or not. Yeah, I don't generally buy live albums unless it's something that's like a collector or a band that I absolutely love, and I know it's going to be a great live album. So I have like maybe 2 or 3 other vinyls, but that's about it. All right, so the next stuff that I have is, we'll go ahead and show off the next Ride It Life thing that I got. And that is Vrenth, I think is how you say their name, with Baptism Death. So, first things first. This is a phenomenal album. It is really, really good, okay? And I'm really shocked that it's not sold out. I for sure thought so I listened to this a while ago, and I admittedly it's just plain black vinyl, so I'm not going to take it out, but admittedly slept on it. I listened to it, I was like, oh yeah, that's good, you know, yeah, maybe I'll buy that someday. Not right now. I've got other stuff I want to get. It's lyrics, and then it's the band, and then there's tapes and there's vinyls, and the vinyl had this really cool red variant that I really liked. The tape had a really cool red variant that I like, and I kept going and listening to it on Bandcamp and like, yeah, this is good, I'm gonna buy it, like, but then something else would come along and I would buy that instead. And then finally, when I went on Ride at Life a couple weeks ago and just bought out everything that was available, this was still there, and I was really surprised by it. The red vinyl was completely sold out. The red tape is sold out, but there's still black tapes. There's still black vinyl. It is a really good blackened style death metal album. I don't understand how it's not sold out. I think it's phenomenal. I listened to it twice this morning. I got this yesterday, and I was really excited to get it. So I guess I got lucky that I slept on it and I still was able to get some, but I definitely am surprised it's not sold out yet. I don't understand why it's not. I know that like Head Split and a couple of other distros have this right now, so it's easy to find. It's not hard to find at all. But yes, please definitely listen to this. This is definitely like my album of the week at the moment. I have not stopped listening to it since I bought this a couple of weeks ago, and I finally got it yesterday. It's very good. The final song on here is so good. There's so many good riffs on here. There's soloing. It's a really good, solid album. So again, Ride at Life, they have really great artists on their label. If you have not checked out anything from them, definitely do so. It's worth it. All right, moving on to the next thing. I actually can talk about this first, and then I didn't because I got that 7-inch in, but does this need any introduction? I know I showed this a couple weeks ago, and this is Suffering Hour with a Cyclic Reckoning, or Cyclic Reckoning. This is their newest release that came out in February, I believe. So story about this record update, or this collection update, is all about getting things that were damaged. I got this directly from Profound Lore's website when it was first released as a pre-order, but all the color variants were sold out, and so I bought black, which was fine. And then it came incredibly warped. It was basically a fruit dish, and I was only able to listen to the A side. The B side was just fucked. I messaged them and told them, like, hey, just so you know, the record's incredibly warped. Is there any way I can get a replacement or like, you know, anything? Unfortunately, they were completely sold out, so I wasn't able to get a replacement, which sucked, and I was pretty disappointed about. But at the same time, this is a really hot release right now. It's on everybody's favorites right now, so I wasn't surprised that they were sold out. Then, this little record store in Chicago happened to pop up saying, hey, we had a copy of this. Discogs want list is pretty much amazing, and we're gonna sell it for a retail price of $25. And as soon as I saw that, I bought it. So this is just absolutely dumb luck that I was able to get a first press, the color variant that everybody was buying, that everybody's been raving about, and be able to replace it into my collection for retail. I don't know, if you've gone on Discogs and looked at this, like, some of the pricing is ridiculous already. Those fucking flippers are just a pain in the ass. The hype around this album is 100% real. It's so good. It's a different, menacing death metal album in that it's not like the caveman knuckle dragging. There's just, it's got so many good things about it. I actually might do a first album review video of this. I want to give it a few more listens, but this is a really nice lyric book that comes with it, with some cool pictures. It's the band on the back. So yeah, this is again another like blackened death metal album, but it's really good. This is definitely probably going to be on everybody's year-end list this year, if not named probably the best album yet. I mean, obviously we're only going into April, so there's still a lot to come out this year, but so far this is my album of the year. with the exception of maybe some black metal stuff that I've already listened to. But yeah, I was so happy to get this. Like, that's just dumb luck. I don't even know. Like, I just was there at the right time. I noticed the email pop up of like, hey, something on your want list became available, and I grabbed it as soon as I possibly could. So check this out if you have not. I don't know if you're able to find any vinyls for this anywhere else. There might be some local record shops that maybe have gotten the black variant in, but Profound Lore is completely sold out. You might be able to find this on some Euro distros. Trying to think of, not Blood Harvest. I can't think of the other, what I'm thinking about right now, but I believe they were put out on Blood Harvest on their other full length. But really good. It's worth it. It's worth it to me. The hype is real for this. And then for anybody that needs it, I don't. So go ahead and pause this, and it's yours. I bought it on Bandcamp originally, so I have the digital version of it already. Okay, moving on. The last two. And I was super pumped to get these. This whole collection update has made me incredibly happy because it's been stuff I've been waiting on for a while. Night Shift Merch is a distro here in Florida, owned by Kareem, I believe is the owner. He is very predominant in the Black Dahlia murder scene, and I think he used to work for Indie Merch and then created his own merch company now, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I might have gotten that way wrong. Anyway, Night Shift Merch, amazing distribution merch site. Has a store, so you can actually visit the store. You have to set up an appointment to go pick up your stuff, so that's also kind of cool. But unfortunately, they're a little over 3 hours away from me, so I have not done that yet. But they get a bunch of good stuff in. It sells out quick, but there's still a lot of good stuff on there, so definitely go check them out if you have not. But they recently just got a bunch of Maggot Stomp in stock, and I want to support the local label distro, and pick up some stuff that I did not already have on vinyl. And this is Kommand with their demos. As you can see, this is their first demo and their second demo. The first demo is from 2016 and the second demo is from 2018. If you're not familiar with this band, please get familiar with them. This band has a full length that I have on the way. I haven't gotten it yet. That is so good. And this is another album that I've just been listening to nonstop. Death metal, old school sounding death metal, a little bit of a Cannibal Corpse-y vibe for me. I got the really cool like clear smoke variant. So now their demos are actually really good. Sometimes demos are a little bit lacking for me and I don't always enjoy them. It just depends, but these are really good, and I actually find myself listening to this about as much as I do as the release that recently came out. So I don't know a whole lot about this band. It's not anything that's the same on Maggot Stomp. I think this is one of the bands that is not like the typical like knuckle dragging, I guess you could say, like brutal death metal. It's old school sounding death metal. It's good. A nice little lyric sheet, and then really nice jacket. So I have the other release coming. I saw on Maggot Stomp when they got these on vinyl, there's like, hey, if you want to wait for me to ship it, and if it's sold out on our Bandcamp, check out this record store in California, and I can't remember the name of it, so let me just find it really quick because I'm gonna feel like an asshole for not saying the name of it. Going Underground Records. Going Underground Records. They have our releases. Buy it there too. So I bought the Kommand Terrorscape vinyl, so I'm waiting for that to come. But yeah, this is really good. I would say the vocalist on here sounds a little bit different from their demos now, but you know, sound evolves and that's pretty much to be expected. So that was the first one that I got, and then the second one and the very last one that I got in the box is 200 stab wounds. Yes, I own this on tape, and I literally just raved about this in the Maggot Stomp video and then in the tape collection video that I did a couple days ago. So now you're thinking, like, what the hell did you buy this on vinyl for? I originally wanted this on vinyl, and for whatever reason, I bought the tape, and I don't know why. I think just at the time of purchasing, I was just on a tape binge because I just got my tape deck. And so when I saw that this was available on vinyl, I snagged it because I would much rather have it on vinyl. It comes on this really cool red variant, and that was also a selling point. So the tape that I have, I don't plan on keeping. I'm probably going to just do a giveaway. I'm creeping up on 1,000 followers on Instagram. So as soon as I hit that, I'm going to do another giveaway and give away some tapes and probably a vinyl that I have an extra of. So yeah, Maggot Stomp. If you want to pause and read that, you can. I'm not going to read it out loud, but I just thought it was funny. Yeah, 200 stab wounds. Again, another one of my favorite Maggot Stomp bands. Really excited to hear more stuff from them. This is a really nice vinyl. It's got that like matte finish to it. I prefer matte vinyl jackets. So, yep. And that is my collection update. So I have about 8 or 9 vinyls I have not shown yet this week that I recently got them. They're all black metal. So again, Black Metal Monday, I will show them off there. And I also forgot to mention that this is kind of a metal supergroup. There's members of a bunch of different bands in here. Most notably, Exhumed is one of the bands that has a member in this. I can't remember his name. I'm really bad at that stuff. But yeah, just wanted to call it. I forgot to talk about that when I showed that off. So again, a lot of these bands are phenomenal. If you have not heard them, please check them out. Especially this. Sell this out. I don't know how it's not sold out yet. It's so good. Such a good album. That's all I got. Probably not going to do another collection update this week. I don't think I have anything else coming in for the rest of the week. I have a couple of tapes, but I'm going to save that for a bigger collection update. Saturday, What I'm Listening to #2 will be going up soon. I'm probably going to upload it first thing Saturday morning. And then Monday, Black Metal Mondays. So the new schedule will be Black Metal Mondays, Death Metal Tape Tuesdays, collection updates as I get them, and then What I'm Listening to on Saturdays. So that way I have consistent content coming up. And then eventually if I start to get bored with that, I'll start showing off just doing vinyl. This is my vinyl collection videos. All right. Again, thank you so much for all the support. It's mind-blowing that I'm almost at 200 subscribers right now. Every single day I get a couple, and I'm just blown away. It's hard to believe that people actually want to listen to and watch videos like this. I never thought that I was going to get that many in such a short amount of time. So again, thank you so much. And one more thing, I started a Facebook page. A couple people were asking me if I had a Facebook page because I post on Instagram my collection every single day. And I do have a personal Facebook page, but I don't really use it. I just use it to talk to my family, and that's about it. So I made a Facebook page, Melanie Loves Death Metal. Just search it, you'll find it. Follow me. I'll post the YouTube videos on there, and then I will also link my Instagram, and so you can see what I've been posting on there. Because again, I post my collection every single day on there. Several times a day, I try to post at least one tape and one vinyl a day, and give shout outs to bands and try to get more exposure to them. So go ahead and do that. I'll link everything in the description as always. Thank you so much for the support, and have a great day.